folks, welcome to another episode of Hit the Mahogany. We've all heard of the Manhattan, or I certainly hope most people have heard of the Manhattan cocktail anyway. It's a delicious one, definitely as the weather gets colder as well. It's a great one for this time of year, the time this is getting actually made. Lesser known cousin though, just over the bridge is the Brooklyn. Or I should say Brooklyn is just over the bridge. So on this episode we're going to be doing the Brooklyn cocktail. Now the Brooklyn is rye-based, there's vermouth in it, a bit of maraschino, and then there is a French bitter liqueur that's meant to go into this as well, which is Amer Picon, or Picon, no, it doesn't have the little thing underneath it. I think it's Amer Picon. Very difficult to get your hands on, certainly here in the US, probably easier across in Europe. I wasn't able to find it here. So there's been a few recommendations that I read about the options. Some are maybe just using bitters that you may actually just want to put in there. I've got some Peychauds here, and then actually the one that most people get are Angostura bitters. But the thing is, this is just going to be bitter. There's not really much of the amaro, the other flavours that are within there. There's certainly, even though they're bitter, there's still a little bit of richness, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of the flavour from the base wine or spirit that it's actually made from as well. So I did find out that you can use certainly alternatives. One of the alternatives is using Ramazzotti here, so we're going to try that. Now of course it's not French, it's Italian, but you're probably going to find Italian amaro easier than a French Amari. You can get your hands on a Montenegro as well, so I think trying any of those should work out well. Now, I have never tasted this. Number one, I don't know what Amer Picon tastes like, and I've never had the Brooklyn before. I've had plenty of Manhattans. Unfortunately, when I've had quite a few Manhattans with cheaper booze in them, and they're very drinkable, and yeah, things didn't go too well. But with a really good Manhattan, good booze in it, then something that's a little bit more of a sipping drink, I suspect this is going to be the same. Alright, enough the blabbing. Alright, instead of bourbon, in the Brooklyn, we are using rye. I've got Sazerac rye here. Now, you're going to want to, actually, I'm not finished talking. I'm actually going to do two of these. The recipe that it's known for, the recipe today is known to use actually a dry vermouth. And this is what I've actually got here. But apparently that was actually a typo, and it was originally sweet vermouth that was part of this recipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do one, which is the one that you will, if you're asking for a Brooklyn somewhere, you'll get one with the dry vermouth. I'm just going to do one with the sweet vermouth as well, just to see what the difference is, just out of pure curiosity. And why not, Alright, we are actually going to start with 2 ounces of our rye. There we go. So this is an easy one. It's 2 1/4 So 1 ounce of our vermouth. Right, so we shall use the dry vermouth in this one. And we'll use the sweet vermouth in the other one here. Okay. Don't know why this, I don't know, the vermouths remind me of days gone by. Actually probably remind me too much of, like, Christmas time. I used to get a glass of Cinzano with lemonade, and lemonade to me was actually something like Sprite or 7-Up, something like that. There's always that kind of, that smell that you kind of correlate with times in your life, and it's just that the vermouths there remind me a little bit of that, particularly just now at this time of year anyway, when this is actually getting made. Now, it's only 1/4 ounce of Luxardo. I'm actually surprised at how quickly I've gone through the Maraschino Liqueur here. So I did have a little bit left in this one. I did have the larger bottle ready, but since it's only a 1/4 ounce in each, I think I'm going to be able to get it out of this one here. And there we go. 1/4 ounce. Managed to squeeze that one dry. Alright, and then our Amaro. 1/4 ounce again. Noisy one. Oh, full of richness. 1/4 ounce. Now these are generally drunk as aperitifs, maybe over a little bit of ice. I haven't tasted this straight up myself yet either, so I'm just going to give this a quick taste, just so I know what I'm getting hit with here actually. Bit of aniseed coming through there, definitely bitter. It's a liqueur, cloyiness of the sweetness coming through. It's a difficult one to put down. There's almost like a floral scent in this as well. It's coming through there as well. I don't think, you know, it's not going to be lavender or anything like that. I don't think so anyway, but there's just something coming through there. But the big one is that aniseedy type flavour. It's certainly not strong, but there's certainly some kind of anise in there. I maybe should have looked at the ingredients before I got on here. Shall we have a little gander? Let's have a gander and see what's in there. Yes, I can't see for crap now, so I've got to look at this. Well, apparently there's 33 herbs and spices, flowers and fruits. So there's flowers in it, so clearly there's something floral coming through there. Drink it on the rocks with slices of cucumber and ginger. So it doesn't actually tell you everything that's in there, but definitely floral notes definitely coming through there. So I'm glad I didn't sound like too much of an arse with that one anyway, so I did get that one reasonably right. Okay, we've got everything in here. Got our rye, got our dry, got our sweet, Maraschino Liqueur, and the Ramazzotti. We've got that in there. Alright, let's get these ones chilled. Alright. Well, that's good. Alright, even although this shaker looks cool, it does. It weighs a ton, you know. You need something lighter. Anyway, let's get these ones shaken up, okay? Done. Chilled. Alright. Coupe glass. There we go. Nice and chilled. Nice and chilled. Let's get these ones poured out. No, I'm not a professional. Maybe a professional bullshit artist, but that's about it. There we go. Well, we can certainly, to start with, we can certainly see the difference in the colours. Alright, and a Luxardo Maraschino Cherry. Oh, come on. A Luxardo Maraschino Cherry as your garnish. What I like about this drink, just even looking at it, and what I think about in Manhattan is there's just a little bit of classiness about it. Just that colour, definitely. Alright. Got the garnish on there. Let's take the garnish off so we know what it looks like. That's great. Awesome. I will try the dry one first of all. Alright. Cheers. Wow. Rye. Soft. Even though it's spicy, it's just soft. The spiciness actually comes through a little bit more at the end there. It's not lost. This is going to be a strong drink. Doesn't taste strong though. I feel the warmth coming on now though. Dryness. I feel that dryness with the bitter Ramazzotti coming in there, just drawing the cheeks in just a fraction. Not the same as a citrus, but it's really nice. And then the Maraschino Liqueur. It's only a 1/4 ounce. It just, that hit at the front, but then it fades away and then the rest of it just kind of warms up. Wow. I must admit, I like this. Second taste. Rye coming in. Then the Ramazzotti. That bitterness. Then the Maraschino. And then you've got that dry vermouth, just that dryness there. It's, oh, that's a really great cocktail. That's fantastic. Okay. That was the dry. Let's try the one with the sweet vermouth. See what the difference is. Yeah, apart from the fact it's got sweet vermouth in it. Christ. Okay. Straight away, sweet vermouth comes in straight at the front. Definitely that sweetness. You've got the warmth of the rye coming in. The Maraschino Liqueur is a little bit hidden behind the sweet vermouth. It's there though, but it's definitely closer to a Manhattan style drink because it is sweet vermouth that's going in there. Ramazzotti, I think the sweet vermouth offsets that bitterness just a fraction more. Still a really good drink. You know what? What do you like? Try whatever you like. They're both excellent. This is the one that you're going to get if you're asking for one in a bar. You can ask them to put in the sweet vermouth there if you just fancy something that's a little bit closer to the Manhattan, a little bit sweeter. But this, clean, classic, classy. Oh, this is a really, really good cocktail. I think I might be having a few of these tonight. Anyway, everybody, cheers and enjoy your Brooklyns. It's good. Cheers.